Yeah, I encourage Jeremiah to include me in more videos because it's fun.
Yeah. What's going on, guys? In today's video, we're going to do a his and hers winter gear list. So the situation is, my wife and I, we're actually going on the Foothills Trail with a couple of friends really soon. And we're going to do a shakedown hike this weekend. And I wanted to go through my winter gear list, and I have it all spread out in front of me. And then we're going to put my wife's gear up here and go through her gear list too. All right, let's get it. If you just want to see Bridget's gear list, that's fine. Just go to this time in the video. All right, here's the order of things. We're going to go with the big three plus the sleeping pad. Then we'll go to the kitchen. Then we'll go to the clothes that I'm going to wear / sleep in. And then we'll cover any miscellaneous things like electronics, toiletries, just standard gear. All right, big three first. This is a North Face Tri-Arch 3. It'll give my wife and I plenty of room to spread out, even with two people. This is a Neo Air X-Lite and a Trekology pillow. I like to put the pillow between my legs while I'm sleeping. This is a Thermarest compressible pillow. I think it's the medium one. By the way, the link to everything that we're going to talk about is going to be in the description. This is, I'm really excited about trying it out, a 15-degree sleeping bag. It's the Nemo Disco. I've just done an unboxing of it. Next, let's go to the kitchen. So in the kitchen, we have a grease pot. That's going to be my cook pot, and a homemade cozy. I'm going to be cooking with just a fuel blend and a BRS stove. I like to bring a collapsible cup with me and drink my coffee while I eat. Next, we have a Dairy Queen spoon. Thanks to one of my subscribers suggesting that. To clean my pot out, I go with the scrubbing pad. And then to filter our water, I just bought this Sawyer Micro. That was in the unboxing. And I got a couple of bladders with it that I'll take. But probably what I'll do is screw that on top of our water bottle. And my wife is also going to carry a filter, so we should be able to just scoop and go and not have to stop and filter our water. And then you can see that I have this bottle. It says don't drink for a reason. That's for those cold nights when you got to wake up and pee. I'm lucky enough not to have to get out of the sleeping bag. Bandana, it's got a million uses. I keep it with the kitchen, mainly to wipe out the cooking pot. And then this is what my food's going to go in. This is just an REI 20-liter stuff sack. A knife, that'll go on the outside of the pack. And then of course, a mini Bic lighter so that I can light up the stove. I also keep an extra lighter on me, so that's in my toiletries. Alright, next up, let's go to the clothes that I'm going to wear. So over here, it's supposed to be raining like the entire first day, and our shakedown is only one night. And it's about 10 miles. You'll see more about that later, but this is just your standard Frog Togs, 20 bucks. You can get them at Walmart. And then I got some working gloves that I like to wear while I'm hiking when it's cold out. I got just a wristwatch, waterproof, cheap one, 10 bucks at Walmart. I got hiking shorts. These are synthetic. These are long underwear. They're like compression pants. And to hike in, I have some smart wool socks. For the second day, I'm going to switch to these, which are a synthetic wool blend. I'm also going to hike in just a Columbia PFG shirt, and if it's really cold, this weekend it's supposed to be fairly warm, but I don't know about our hike in the FHT. But when we do the Foothills Trail, I'll also take with me a fleece, and this is a North Face puffy at 700 filled down. And then to sleep in, I am going to sleep in. This is a wool blend, and they are just like kind of like pajama pants, kind of like thermals, but a wool blend. I got some wool socks. I also like to sleep in wool gloves with a fleece lining on the inside, and a wool beanie with a fleece lining on the inside. And then I keep this buff pretty much around my neck, around my head the entire time. For sleeping in a shirt, this is just a synthetic shirt, just a cheap one. And then for shoes, I got the Ultra Lone Peak 4s and the Ultra Gators to go along with them. Now, it's supposed to rain this entire weekend, so 90% chance of rain on the first day. My feet are going to get soaked. I'm going to see how good the Frog Togs do. They done okay in the last winter trip. All right, next let's go to the electronics. Now, since I do YouTube, I need extra power for the camera, and it's a shakedown hike. I'm going to take this entire 20,000 milliamp hour battery pack. And this thing, it weighs just about a pound. So it's pretty heavy, but I need it because I got to charge my phone and I have to charge the camera that I'm filming with right now. Also, a couple extra camera batteries and just a headlamp and an extra set of batteries. I got it in the works to buy me a rechargeable headlamp, but my wife's going to kill me if I spend any more money, so we're holding off for a little bit. Got an iPhone cord and I think it's a micro USB cord. Got headphones to listen to music, podcast, videos, whatever. And then this is an Osprey 12-liter roll top dry sack. Has a mouthful. So this, I keep all my electronics in, and I put those in the foot box of my sleeping bag whenever I go to sleep at night, just to keep the batteries from dying in the winter. And then we'll go to the standard, just like everyday gear, along with the toiletries and that kind of stuff. These are Cascade Mountain Tech trekking poles, and they work great. Hopefully pretty soon I'll get a solo freestanding tent, or non-freestanding rather, and I'll put those to work for that. A Z-seat. I'm taking an umbrella, cost me $4, and you have no idea how much of a morale boost having an umbrella is if you don't use one. First aid, I just got like some ibuprofen, Tums, stuff like that. Got some lip balm and some moleskin band-aids. And for hygiene, I got a toothbrush. One of my luxury items are Q-tips. I like to keep clean ears. What can I say? I got some dental floss. I don't have a needle, but dental floss, it doubles as sewing thread. I got like the little Colgate travel size toothpaste, and I have some Gold Bond. And we'll be on the Foothills Trail for 6 or 7 days, so I may have to use that Gold Bond. Hope I don't have to. Baby powder works great too, because you can put it in your hair as dry shampoo if you want to be a diva like me. For a trowel, I got the Deuce of Spades. They're about 20 bucks, but they're only 0.6 ounces. Got a little toilet paper, like I said, my extra lighter, and then some just baby wipes. Okay, some luxury gear. So it's cold. I'm taking 2 packs of hand warmers. They're dual packs. Also, my wife, beautiful, lovely wife, bought me these mini playing cards. So I'm really excited that I pretty much cut the weight into a quarter of the original playing cards that I was taking with me. This, we've jerry-rigged this. I actually like the dark whenever I sleep, but my wife, she loves to sleep with a nightlight on, so I put some masking tape over an extra headlamp, because we don't have one of the little lanterns with a filter on it yet, you know. So we'll just stick this in the tent, turn it on, leave it on all night. And the only other thing is one of the heaviest things in here, unfortunately, and it's a tripod. Now I'm going to buy a new tripod, but this is just a really cheap one at Walmart. It's aluminum, but it still weighs just at a pound. So the backpack is the Osprey Atmos AG 65 liter. And then I'm going to line it with a contractor bag. Just a standard contractor bag. And I think that's basically it. Let's get to the hearse portion and pack all this stuff up and get ready to roll out.
Hey everyone, as Jeremiah just told you, we're going to do the hearse portion of the winter gear. So we'll start with my bag, Osprey Aurora 65 liter. On top of that, you'll see my contractor bag used as a watertight seal, I guess. Just to waterproof everything that's inside of it. For my lady hikers, I'm sure you know what this bandana is for. And we'll move on over to this. This is not the Nemo disc sleeping bag. I'm just using that compression sack. Mine is a Kelty 20 degree something.
I think it's a Cosmic 26.
Cosmic 26 or 20. I think it's 20.
Yeah, rated for 20 degrees.
Either way, that fits inside of this thing, which is much smaller than what I've used before. We have the Thermarest sleeping pad, and my rolled up tight soft pillow. Here, just so I'll go around the table, just makes it easier. Here's my Z seat, which will stay on the outside of my bag. This stuff sack, no, I'm not advertising cigarettes or tobacco products, but this does have our rain fly inside of it for our tent. This is my 2-liter platypus bag, and if you remember the unboxing video, we got to open that fresh and new, so its first time use is going to be very soon. Camp towel, collapsible cup, pot and lid, stuff sack for those. We also have my spork, water filter, and this is part of the water filter system. We have our headlamp, this extra battery, which I don't know if I'm taking that or not.
That's my camera battery.
Headlamp just for me, extra hand warmers just in case, a deck of playing cards, and if you'll check these out, it's food with faces, and so those are really fun. I'm excited to use them. This is my mini electronics bag. It has a cord and a portable charger inside of it. Here would be toiletries. It has my contacts because I'm not like others and like to wear my glasses while out on trail. I have to have my contacts. Deodorant because I'm a diva, just like Jeremiah.
Yeah.
Toothbrush, toothpaste, contact solution, Q-tips also. And I just put the contacts on here because there's an extra pair of contacts in there with the case. Up here you'll see my toiletries and medicine bag. It has a mini lighter plus my little handheld one. I just like this because my hand gets burned easily when I use a lighter. Toilet paper, wet wipes, and then there's allergy medicine, stomach medicine, pain medication, all those kinds of things that you may end up encountering and needing while you're out on trail. And I guess that leaves me last to all of the clothing items. So these are the sleep items, just a pair of Under Armour shorts and a cotton t-shirt. I'm bringing a pair of fuzzy socks because they keep my feet warm, even though Jeremiah thinks I need the wool socks. So I'm going to take them both, but I think that these will be just fun. I know that these say boo, and they are Halloween pajama pants, but they're really soft and warm and comfy, so that's what I'm sleeping in if I get too cold. This is a fleece jacket. No, it's not a fleece jacket, I lied. That's up there. This is a long sleeve, what do you call it? Just a long sleeve shirt that's fleece. Is this also fleece?
Yeah, it's like a fleece line shirt. It is synthetic.
So while we're sitting out around the fire, or if I get too cold inside my sleeping bag, then I'll have this long sleeves to wear. Here's my buff, beautifully colored, if I may say so myself. A hat and gloves just in case I get too cold. This is my hiking shirt and pants. This is long sleeves, and these are nice pants and not tights, and I appreciate that. So these are my items I'm gonna hike in, and a fleece jacket in case if I get too cold while we're hiking. And then last will be my Ultra Lone Peaks and a pair of darn tough socks to hike in. Oh, and I forgot my camp shoes. Worn and cheap, but they work really well. So.
And I didn't mention my camp shoes either, but mine are the Crocs. So if you're wondering why I've changed shirts, that's because we actually filmed my section last night, and this is the next day. And we pretty much just got tired, and we're like, yeah, let's go to sleep and film the rest tomorrow, because the hike is tomorrow. Like as in, I don't know, 12.
Saturday, March 9th.
Yeah, so we'll be hitting the trail in 12 to 15 hours, I guess, depending on how long she sleeps in.
I do love my sleep.
A couple things I forgot to mention on mine after reflecting is there may be a couple things I'll leave at home. Like for the shakedown hike, we're going to Red River Gorge. We're going to hike about 10 miles on day 1 and about 3 to 5 miles on day 2. We'll be hiking the Shelter We Trace section through Red River Gorge, Kentucky. And I'll probably leave my portable charger at home because I just won't need it for one night. It's an extra pound and I don't need it, especially bringing camera equipment. Also, we're about to head to Walmart and get Bridgette just a cheap pair of frog togs as her rain suit. It's, what's the weather like? 100% chance of rain?
100% chance of rain all night long.
Yeah, so...
I think we're going to find some of that wet fire. Thanks, Jason.
Yeah. Yeah! So... that's about it. We're going to head to Walmart, get that stuff. If you enjoyed and if you like the his and her stuff, make sure you smash that like button, leave a comment below, let us know. And we'll see you in the next video.
Yeah, I encourage Jeremiah to include me in more videos because it's fun.
Yeah. All right, subscribe, smash the like button, all that good stuff. We'll see you in the next one.
Look at this dog. He got